Brothers and sisters, we want to offer our power to everyone, okay? Same melody. May the sun be well and the moon be well. May the planet Earth bring happiness to you. May the monks be well and the nuns be well. May our teachers have no happiness too.
May the monks be well and the nuns be well. May our teachers have no happiness too.
In every minute and every second, may the day and night be well. So maybe you can see this as a chance to offer our gratitude. Okay? Offer our gratitude to the dogs, offer our gratitude to all our brothers and sisters, offer our gratitude to the sun and the moon, and also offer our gratitude to the monks, the brothers and sisters who have taken care of us during this retreat, and especially to our teacher, who we will see in a bit. Maybe we can sing it one more time. A bit more energy, and all of us can sing together, okay? Especially our older brothers and sisters. 3, 2, 1. May the day be well, and the night be well. May the day hour bring happiness to in every minute and every second. May the day and night be well. May the dogs be well and the cats be well. May the human beings all happiness too. In every minute and every second, may the day and night be well. May the sun be well and the moon be well. May the planet Earth know happiness too. In every minute and every second, may the day and night be well. May the monks be well and the nuns be well. May our teachers have no happiness too. In every minute and every second, may the day and night be well. Offer flowers to everyone. At this moment, we are ready for today's question and answer. We invite everyone to please rise. Joining the palms together into time. Dear friends, please stay calm and enjoy the few sounds of the bell before we begin the session.
Good evening, my dear brother, sister, my dear friends. Today is Sunday, July 20th, the year 2025. We are having our family retreat at the Westlock Meditation Center. And this is the birthday of the retreat. How's your day so far? Good? And if you have a good dinner? Okay, tonight we studying. Tonight we also combine the two groups, the group of Brother Andy for our under 12, and so we have 10 minutes of time. Instead of I have a talk for you. Is there any question from you that you want to ask live? Is there any question? For kids, from Brother Andy's group. Do you have any last question for them? Yes or no?
What's saying? What's saying?
A Sangha. What is the Sangha, right? Sangha is the Indian Pali word from Buddha's time. That means a community. But this community come together with two things. They live harmony together and they encourage each other in daily practice. It's called a Sangha. For example, is your family a Sangha too? Yes, because that is the community. Right? So more than 2 people, more than 4 people stay in one group, we call Sangha. But it's not only a group, it's not only the number of people, but also they have practice, encouragement, they encourage each other, and they also support each other. That's called a Sangha. Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Buddha is our teacher, the awakened one. Dharma is the teachings. Sangha is the community. That's why when we bow to Buddha, we used to love 3 vows. The meaning of the 3 vows symbolized for the triple gems in Buddhist practice: Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Any question? No? Okay, so if you have no question, then I have a story to tell you. After my story, I can ask you some questions what you understand about this story. There were 2 monks, they are friends. And long time ago, in the village, some of the house, they will have the basket. They put the water in there so people can drink the water on the way. At that time, they don't have water bottle. So in the village, people used to make the pail of water with the lid on it. So people walk by, if they're thirsty, they can stop and take some water and they drink. After they finish, the owner of the house will refill the water. So the dogs, and they also have some for animals. So one of the dogs used to drink the water. Instead of just drink and walk away, he take his hand and flip over and make the basket of the water, the bowl of the water float. So they done that 2 times. And all of his friends tell me not to do that, it's not nice. He will try to offer you clean water to drink. You should damage something like that. It's not nice. They offer us water. They think about us. They offer us water. We should drink the water properly and not to damage anything. But the other dog did not listen to what his friend tell me, advised me. So the owner, they saw many few broken baskets like that. So they hide at the back of the dog to see who did that. So they found out that dog. So the next time, they do the same thing, but the tail is more deeper. So the dog will put his face more deeper to drink the water. And there was a trap. Trapped him, and he got injured. So he ran away. And that is the story. So now, first, you will understand the story at home. What do you think of the story? Okay, you don't want to be wasteful. What else? Don't damage things. Why? Because people work hard to make that and offer us, right? What else? What else can we see from the story? What else can we learn from the story? Please, more ideas? Be thankful for what you have. What else? Okay, you see you see the few things like that already. So what happened? What happened if you don't do right? What happened to the dog? Yeah, he got injured. And he got the advice of a friend. Did he? Yes or no? He did not listen to the advice, but he has heard that advice, but he did not listen to it. So now, based on the story, there is a lot of meanings in there. First, same thing as we said. People try their best to offer something they can. So when we use things, make sure we use them properly. If we damage, we cannot use it anymore. For example, the weather is hot. We bring you an electric fan. So if you keep that properly, you can use for many days. If you fool around with that, you broke that, no more fan. And not only you were hot, but also a lot of people in the same room. When you did something wrong, there are people beside you, behind you. They saw what you have done wrong. They give you some advice. You should listen. You know, one of the meaning of the best friend. One of the meaning, okay, of the best friend. How do you define a best friend? That friend, he willing to correct you when you done something wrong. If he keeps silent about what you have done wrong, but he just support that, encourage that, laugh with that, that is not a good friend. A good friend is the one who will correct you when you have done something wrong. So the other dog was a good friend of the dog because he told the first dog not to do it. It's not nice. But the first dog did not listen. So when you did not listen to the other, when you did something wrong to people, they will have something to give you a lecture. And that lecture is you will teach. That is the life. People treat you well, you don't treat them well back, you will have problem. We try so nice to bring you here, to do many things to please you. But if any one of you here is not cooperated, you just make a big mess in the community. We will sit with you and we will share with you. You should not do that anymore. If you want to have more friends, and if you want people to look at you with a positive eyes, everything is based on how you treat people, how you come to people, and how you respond to all the good things that people have done. Earlier in the dining dinner time, I said, you have the rights. But if you do not use your rights, there are rules for that. First, there is no rule. We just nicely encourage you. You have the right to talk, to eat, to play, but you don't play well. You don't eat well, you don't behave well, there are rules. No one complains, why so many rules? If people have no car accident, there is no rule for seatbelt. We need to seatbelt, otherwise we need to pay for the penalty just because lot of car accidents. People were hurt and died. Do you understand? You understand? Okay, I hope that you keep this story in your mind. Make sure we appreciate what people have done for us. At least you do not damage. You cannot make it better, then make sure you don't make it become worse. You cannot give anyone. It's okay. You don't have to give. If you don't have to. If you don't have, or you don't have to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Then make sure you don't steal from people. Some people, they have a lot, but they don't want to give. Some people, they have nothing to give. That's fine. You want to give, but I don't have anything to give. It's fine. I have a lot, but I don't want to give. It's fine. But make sure you don't steal from people. Any way you come, make sure you respect what people have done for you. At least that is how the humans behave. For example, before you come here, we clean your bed. We make your bed nice and neat. We wash all the blankets. We bring you new clothes. But maybe when you come, we didn't use them properly. You may think, oh, it's not mine. It's from the public. If it's more public, we should keep more respectful because that means many people do this. Not only us, not only one person. So we encourage you. So remember, you have the rights. Make sure you use your rights. If not, there will be rule. You don't follow the rule, you're in trouble. That's the line, right? Okay, thank you so much for listening. Now you can go to Brother Andy. Join your thoughts. Good evening, brothers, sisters, and friends. This is our third day of the retreat. Tomorrow we will finish the 4 days retreat for the family retreat. One of my encouragement, one of my advice. So before you leave the center, if you're able to make the effort to come to join the ceremony tomorrow. Actually, we have an early morning meditation, but maybe you did not attend all the morning. And tomorrow is the last chance that we're able to come with the community, with the Sunday, to enjoy the time together, to witness and support your brother and sister who take the ceremony tomorrow. And you have a chance for yourself to reflect. My parents made me to come here in the past 4 days. How did I live? What did I benefit from this retreat? And how did I treat my friends? How did I behave? Do I still live exactly with my negative habits from home? And I live a lot of bad things to my friends, my words, my actions. So all of the reflections that will help you to see who you are and try to bring yourself to the community. None of us, we want anything that unpleased, unfortunate to us. We always want something nice, beautiful, pleasure, fortunate, happy. We want all the positive things that happen to us. Yes, that's what we want. But make sure that in life, sometimes you should understand one true fact of life is there is nothing perfect. Everything is temporary. And as long as it's okay. So if there is some point that you do not agree or happy with, try to look them as the way they are, learn to accept and learn to overcome. And you know that this is one factor. Learn to adapt with life because this is one of the challenges. It's only 4 days. But what about it? One day you have to go to a school in 6 months, 9 months with a group of friends or classmates who are not nice. Or the environment there is not like what you expect. Then what happens? And if you disagree with that, you just make yourself uncomfortable. But if you know how to learn to adapt, you make yourself feel more better. Just like when you have something salty, add more water in, squeeze a piece of lime to make the salty reduce, so you can finish the dish. So the practice here is how to face it, to do things and make it unpleasant come to you. How to do it? How you can find a solution to overcome in that moment. Not to reject, not to run away, not to against, but to still okay with that. So this is one of the things that I want to remind. I know during the retreat, because we come to a community with more than 100 people, we are from different families, different backgrounds, different parents. And that's why we come here as a community. Just like in the garden of the flowers, none of the flowers look alike. This is rose, this is lilies, many different flowers. But that's why they make the garden of flowers. Same thing. We come from, each of us, we have different ways of living. But make sure we are not the same, but we still fly. We treat differently, but every single treat bring the beauty to life, bring the happiness to life. It's not to bring poisons or anything different. Just like Brother Michael, Brother Peter, Brother Andy, Billy, they're different, but each of them flourish. They're compassionate, they learn kindness. They're wisdom in different ways, but they're all positive. They're all healthy. In the garden of the flower, different flowers, but none of the flowers will give us negative. They play their role in the beautiful. We are the same. Make sure we talk differently, we look differently, we play differently, but every single thing bring healthy and nourish. You know, some of the retreats, when the friends, they fell, they cry, they miss each other. Just like some young fellow, they from Australia, Sydney, they left home, they left the center yesterday. And they play with their little boys, little girls. And then, are you coming back next year? Make sure you come in the summer time. Because my parents only bring me in the summer time. So when I heard that, I was so happy because I know that the kids can play properly together. They can make friends together. Yesterday there was a group from Dallas, Texas. They just a short visit, they come here just for an hour. But there are a few young fellows in the family that pass by and see the young group. They join it right away. So when I met their parents, I asked, where are they? Oh, they see young people, they join. I said, really? That's something very nice about them. You will bring you out to join. That's why we call joy. Joy. If you stand by yourself, you are isolated, you are alone. So we do not have the feeling of loneliness. We are alone, but we are not lonely. Because we know how to join. So the Buddha advises, we are alone, but we are not lonely. Alone is the way we are. Lonely is the feeling. Sometimes we in the community, but we feel lonely because we do not belong. So learn to adapt. Learn to bring this out. Today we drive from Edmonton to Westport. We pass by one of the small counties. Lot of rain. And we thought, oh no, Westlock must be rain. So when we come to Westlock County, no rain, sunny. So I told the driver and some friends in the car, life is like that. Do not define life is dark, rain. Do not define life is totally sad. Because we live in this environment, but if you move more, you see another living environment. And that still brings you something to life. The other side, nice and cool. With the sunshine, hot and sunny. We need both. We need all. So we do not expect anything, but we know how to control everything. All the weathers, they have their own beauty. So today, I have like about 100 questions. I'm sure we cannot finish them all. I go through all the questions, and I appreciate all the questions because each of the questions bring a lot of sharing about the learning. Today, I will answer some. Depends, we have the limit of time. We just go one after one. When there's hands up, I will say the question. Maybe I will share this in another time. If you have a chance to listen to the other talks in the future, or I will say this and I will share the next weekend. Maybe by any chance you can hear your question. This is the first question. How come? How we learn to love ourselves. Love is something we all need. But if we are able to love someone else, we cannot love ourselves. First, love ourselves doesn't mean we are selfish. We love ourselves means we know how to live our life right. For example, when you come to the food, you see some food that's peanuts, and you are allergic to that. You never touch. Why? You don't want to bring unhealthy food along. You reject, you refuse peanuts because you know that your body cannot take it. So you will not take the food with peanuts, not because you are selfish anyway. Just because you don't want any unhealthy condition to your body. So we love ourselves means we know how to protect and live our life in a healthy condition. Why? Why is that? Because we want to do something for our loved one. The bus driver must be healthy when they can drive, because in this bus there are 50 people in it. So the bus driver must be healthy and drive well. If he drunk, everybody will get injured. If he's sleepy, we also get injured. So if he did not drive carefully, the other 50 people will get injured. So he keep himself in a good condition because he wants to bring something positive for the other people. So when we live well and happily and positively, that means one of the ways to show your love to others. For example, if your grandma, your grandpa, or your parents, whoever passed away, and you know that they are not completely alive, they manifest in visions. And you 50% of the love, you carry 50% of the love. In this retreat, there's a girl only 5 years old. Her father passed away a few months ago. She only 5 years old. Her mom brought her here. And one day she came to get the food. I asked her, why don't you come on time for breakfast? She said, because I have a little girl to look after. So she was sitting there and having the breakfast. After that, I asked her a question, you come home by yourself, and where is your husband? She stopped eating. I see her eyes turn red. So I stopped asking. And she stopped for a few minutes and continued to eat. After the breakfast, she came to sit beside me. And she said, my husband passed away a few months ago. So yesterday, that little girl came and see me. She asked me, where's my dad? And when you heard that touched your heart, because you know that a 5 years old girl, she missed her dad. What is the right answer for her? I cannot say that somewhere you will die. It was too hard to say that to a little girl. Your dad is with you. You look like your dad. If you love your dad, you eat well, you drink well, you sleep well, you study. So you show your love to your parents. What do your parents expect from you? Not money, nothing. They just want to see you to be happy, girl, good boy, and live a healthy life. All they want is to see you live healthy in a healthy condition. So to love yourself is the way to show that you love your parents. I am 52 years old now. I ordained as a monk when I was 15. I started to learn and practice Buddhism when I was 7. Since I was 8, I have a desire to become a monk. So I asked my mother, can I ordain as a monk at the age of 8? And my mom did not allow it until I was 15. Sometimes she called me. Now I'm more than 50 years old. She still calls me. Make sure you drink and eat well. I know you love the community. You want to work for the community, but make sure you take care of yourself too. Because the healthier you live, the more benefit you can bring to the community. So if you love the community, make sure you love yourself. And she said, sometimes she said, Thai, do you love me? If you love me, you must drink and eat well. So that is the love of the mom. No matter how old we are, in our parents' eyes, we still very young. We still like a little kid. So that's why if they treat you like a little kid, be happy. Because that means she still embraces you. But this kind of love, you cannot find from your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or any kind of only from mom and dad. No conditions, no expectation. All they want is to see us live a healthy way. They will be happy when we see you smile. That's why sometimes they come to join with you, but they walk around to see how you are doing. And if they see that you play with your friends well, they will be happy. So, love yourself when you love your ancestor, your parents, everyone around you. Because you know that you can do something for people. We cannot say that, oh, I didn't do anything. You have done something. Sometimes just you did not know. You smile to someone, make people happy. You already done something. Instead of bullying someone. Instead of, do someone injury. So when you do something for laugh, happy, enjoy, you already done. You have done something for them. Just like you pass by the flower and you can give them a cup of water instead of a cup of hot water. So instead of bullying people, we bring people a smile, a protect, a family. So when you love you like this, you know how to adjust everything in you. And one of the way to adjust is adjust everything in your daily life. Here, the next question. How to fix form addiction? We are we are addicted to phones. Are you? Tell me the truth. Yes or no? Yes. If you say no, that means you're not real. You're not honest. The honest is you addicted to our phone. Let's say 40 years ago we had no cell phone. Do we still live okay? We still live okay. So remember, in the device, it's something to help us, to give us the convenience, more convenience in life. But if they become something to bring you out of your life, and that means we lose. The device becomes a ruin. We don't have to, when the young monks like Peter, Michael, they still lived in the temple when it was very young. I told them, Monday to Friday, no games. I still keep all the games in their room, but they are not allowed to touch, to play the games. I will allow them to play games on Friday nights, Saturday and Sunday. If I caught them playing games during weekdays, so let's say they play on Monday, then Friday will be no game. I said, I will take away from you, but make sure you don't addict it. We have everything, but nothing will become the control. We are taming ourselves. So, not only about the phone, anything we addict is, that becomes something difficult. We are addicted to smoking, gambling, anything. We are not free anymore. We become servants, the prisoners, no more freedom. So one of my sharing, you can have a rule for this. I will stop playing games or using my phones after 10 o'clock. You can turn that off and give it to your mom and your dad or anyone you trust to keep. If you cannot do that now, you cannot put it in your drawer, you may wake up and losing it. So find someone, ask them to help you to keep that until tomorrow morning. We train ourselves to become addiction. Now we train ourselves how to become back to our normal. When we're small, we have no phone. When we become a teenager, we have a phone. Now we cannot use that. We do not have how to moderate time to use the phone. That very small thing become a big control to control us. And what about something else that happened to you? You ask yourself, am I living like this all my whole life? I won't do anything. So wake up, stand up, move on, do something else. Everything is based on your intent. You want to understand. Even I offer you a method, a way, but you don't have the intent to change. Nothing will be changed. So each of us, we learn to have the great intent. For example, right now, at this moment, right in this hour, somebody is still using their phone, We have no life. Our life is like that. So we make a question when we make something. to encourage us, to bring us up. We owe enough to know what to do. When it's time to do this, when it's time to turn off everything, when it's time to keep quiet, when it's time to be, respectful. We did a lot of downstairs, people make a lot of noises. The senior cannot sleep well. None of them come and complain with me. Why? They think, I have too much work. I don't want to bring in more problems. They think, you guys, young friends, kids, so I can forgive. But if I heard this, and they don't tell me all the people time. I know everything from downstairs. I know who you are, but I don't want to directly come to you. I want to use this time to share with you a few things. So you can take this and if that you, correct it. Just like you do your homework. You take the homework, you take the quiz back from the teacher and you have some question that done wrong. Your question, your teacher will ask you to fix it. Go back and see how far you can do it, how to fix it. And you have a chance to fix it. When you was a child, do we use pencil? Do you use pencil to write? Why we use pencil? Because we still can erase it if we erase something else. But when you become an adult, pencil cannot be used in the documents. They expect you to write in pens. That's why if you are not carefully to write something down, or to read carefully your article, the documents before you sign, you will be in trouble. You cannot really erase something you look at. If yes, still not enough qualified. So that's the reason a young friend, a young student using the pencil, but the adults cannot. And because we cannot use the pencil to erase, we use the pen. That's why we must carefully. Anything we do. Same with the law. If that kid has done something like criminal, if they under 16, different. But you over 18, you face the criminal situation. You will be more forced because you owe enough to know what is wrong and what is right. So in order to help you, first you must have the intent. Do you want to correct or not? Do you want to fix yourself or not? And if you do have the intent, find a way to help you. And your parents are one of the best person to help you over this, overcome this. This is the question that relates to beginning anew. In the beginning anew lesson, the brothers talk about start a new connection with our parents. And one of the steps they shared was about sharing one's difficulty. So I have a question. What if you see that the loved one has difficulty of themselves? So yourself worries that if you share your own suffering, it may add up to their suffering. and make them suffer more. And you don't want to share it to the loved one because worry that will add up to the suffering. This is a nice intent. The way to show your love to your loved one. When you share the difficulties, don't worry about it. Because your mom and dad, they have their own difficulties. But you are more important than whatever. So when you share your difficulty, you know, you tell them you have something that you need to overcome. So they understand you. They can open their hearts to understand you, and they will help you more. They will not repeat the same. Let's say they tell you something because they did not see, they didn't understand what's wrong with you. Now when they know your problem, they will stop doing that. And they will help you in the way they can. And you know, most of the difficulties is they don't understand. They don't know anything. That's why the more you live the negative way, the more you act up. You have a nice thing. You are nice. You think, oh, you will bring more difficulties. If they know what's wrong with you, they can help you, they will reduce your problem. Their problem is solved. The parents suffer just because they see you like that. They worry, they suffer. If they know what's happening to you, they help you, they can help you, they will be happy. You are the one who reduces their suffering by telling them the difficulties. Honestly, nothing more important than you. So don't worry about that. Just know, Mom, Dad, I know you have difficulties, but this is part of my team because we are family. I don't want to hide you anything. So one of the stressful, or most of the stressful, or most of the suffering, just because they don't know how to live. So the more you hide it, the more you secrets, the more you bring difficulties in life. After they hurt you, they release. They feel at peace. Okay, I know what's wrong with my children. Trust me. You are the one who can help them by telling them the difficulties, your difficulties. You reduce the suffering that you. Is arguing with your parents a sin? No, it's not a sin. We argue just because we disagree information. Sins will be a sin if we continue. We have a way to work out, but we don't work out. We make it become worse. And every day we suffer each other by argument. This is really a sin. But who gives that sin? Sin means we suffer each other. If you disagree with something, why don't you speak up? Why you have to keep it and then each of you stand on your side? And you protect the negatives. Both of you can make it possible. For example, you want to cook together. You have the rice, I have vegetables, I have tofu. We come together, we can make a meal. Or I make my own rice, and you only have rice. Or I want to keep my tofu, and you only have tofu. But if you come together, both of you can make a meal. Very simple. So sins doesn't mean when you argue with your parents. When you disagree with your parents, you can ask them to sit down and talk. But in order to make this conversation go well, we should use loving speech, loving words, not to scream, not to yell, but we talk nicely and express clearly. If you have nobody to express your suffering, what should you do? I'm sure we can find some. But if not, you can write all the suffering down on a piece of paper. Because release means you speak out, it works. Or you speak out in a word. You can speak out or you can write out. They both release. Just say, we live too far away. We cannot, we have no phone to call each other. We send letters. You write everything down on a piece of paper. So writing down a letter, as a letter is a way to express your feelings. If you cannot speak up, it works. You see that we have the sign, please keep silence. We walk around in the dining hall. That's the kind of talk too. Instead of using the microphone, please do not talk. That means we ask you not to talk, but we talk. Right? So we speak the sign. We bring our idea, our feeling on us. So you can write that. I have a monk. So my friend, he said, oh, you know, when I'm not feeling well and I have no one to share, I will write down everything. And after that, I wrote. And after I wrote down everything, I feel so released. Because that means I already expressed my feelings. We all have our temper. But we not only the temper, but we also have something to adjust. Doesn't mean you cannot express your feelings, but tell, speak up, more than just yelling, screaming, arguing. No one will listen to this. There are a lot of good questions, and I hope that in the future, if we come back to the retreats, we can use some of these topics to become. Because when I give you the answer, it's only my own opinion. But if you have a chance to sit together and share, and this will become something related to you. Sometimes the answer did not exactly what you want to ask. In the Dharma sharing, you have more time to express your question. Then people got to understand you more, and you have more answer that directly to what you want. And also you can receive more insights from your friends. As I mentioned earlier, we have a lot of questions today, and we are able to finish them all in 1 hour of the session. And tonight, some planting is raining outside, and the weather is quite raining and cold. Instead of going out, maybe we have some activities in the park. My friends, brothers and sisters, we have a chance to come together as a community in the past 3 days. So tomorrow, each of us will have food. But make sure before we leave, do not just leave your physical form. But you also leave back something beautiful in someone's heart. There are two ways of living. I left, but you left. You left from the center, but you leave back your beauty. So there are living. We all need to live. But living doesn't mean we completely vanish. The way we live, beautiful things from. A lot of people, they have left from this world, but they left back a lot of things, positive, benefits of being honest. You will remember, I don't know whether you have learned the song, no coming, no going or not. But that is one of the songs I love to. Because in the songs there are some sentences. If we going, no going, no back, no way, no we hold, I hold you close to me and I release you. We hold each other, release each other. This is only part of life, but something that we never release is in silence. So let's say we love each other, but we release the suffering from each other yet. So living from each other is something real. One day we have to leave. It's time's up. We need to go home. We leave this place. So do not just leave yourself, but leave with the way you live. The Buddha left us for many years, but he left back to us a lot of his teachings. So you will live this life, but leave back something beautiful from you to your friends, to the one who have a chance to live. I'm sorry that I'm unable to answer all your questions, but I do appreciate all your questions, because your questions help me to see what you think, what you feel, what you study. And we'll learn more, we'll try more to help our young friends in the future. I hope that we will benefit something, we have fun together, but also we learn how to protect each other. For anyone, if anyone has done something to you not nice, I hope that we also can learn the loving kindness, to let go, to forgive with the one who has done something wrong to us. And we know that they bring a lot of negatives around. And we hope that one day the negative will transform. And they will not be influenced by the negatives. They can do something wrong to us. That doesn't mean life is negative. Just like the food. People don't eat it right. That's why the food tastes bad. Doesn't mean that food tastes bad. Just that person did not make it correctly. If you can see, you can view life in this way, you will do much better, and your loving kindness always in. You will use the eyes to look someone around you with negative, but you can able to see them with your loving kindness. That's why every morning we recite the Dharma. Wake up this morning. I join my cause and thank for the new day, and I vow to live this 24 radio hours mindful. We will come together. When time's up, we will come together. But when time's up, we will leave each other. But make sure we are not only live with physical form, but we will live back something nicely. May you be well and happy. Thank you for your listening, your sharing, and your advice.
To respect the time, we would like to thank you and thank our great consent to answer any of our young friends' questions. And hopefully, many of us will return this year to listen to the second part of the questions that's not been answered. So, dear friends, at this time, you can release massage your legs. So, I have announcements to be made for this evening. So, due to the chance of the rain, many of the Master Brothers and organizing team decided that best to avoid chants due to the safety of the community. And so instead of a bonfire, we may have a chance to enjoy a movie night in the Lotus Hall. So we'll gather at Lotus Hall around 9:30 to enjoy a movie night together. And tomorrow morning, around 7, we'll have the 5 mindful exchange transmission ceremony here in the hall. So those who sign up, who apply, you will all be here present. And those who are ready, you can also come and support our brothers and sisters to receive the mindful trainings. And after this, we'd like to invite the families, Sister Diana's family, those who are essentially teaching to stay here, and we'll stand the hall together.
You know that tomorrow will be the last session. So I hope that we all try the best to make the effort to attend tomorrow morning session. First, to be together as, at least to make something for this, the end of the retreat. Something to support for your friends, and also we have a gift for you tomorrow before we leave. So I hope that I don't want to miss anyone, okay? So I hope that everyone will come together tomorrow. We have a small gift for you tomorrow. Thank you.
So dear friends, next time, small one, we'll stand up, join our hands together, we'll bow to the